nicely out of the sand, but big putt coming up. Okay, for the save. Goes to the right as well, I think. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. And there it is. He gets it to go. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Heading left. Hope this one's into the tree. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. Can we get a kick left? I'm okay with that. And this putt's around 16 feet out. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Ah, no good. And this putt's going to put him one up. I think this one's going left to right. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. And this one is for hopefully a double bogey. Hopefully. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just a short putt. We can move on now. And on to the next hole, number 7. Not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. And here's our second shot on the 17th. I think we're in the rough. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's get into that green. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. And he'll end up just barely into this first cut. All right, this is his third shot. Good job. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, it's going right by. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And a 5-foot putt for him. Got this to have the hole, and that hole will be halved. And now to the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. I think this one will play. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. And he's just managed to sneak that into the second cut here. Going with the hybrid. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. Going a bit left of the pin. And that's going to get wet. That should do nicely. And checking in on your friend here. He's in the bunker. Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. Oh my goodness. All right, if you sink this next putt, you're going to win the match. Let's go. This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. Just a little bit aggressive there. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. All right, you need this if you want to win the match. Bit long on that one. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, if you can sink this next. And as that goes down, it appears we've got a tie at the top.
Good match,
We're going to head
buddy.
to a playoff. Okay, this match will be decided one way or another on this final playoff hole. If you still have halved the hole at the end of this, closest to the pin off the tee will be crowned the winner. This was leaning to the right. All right, we are last to hit in this playoff hole. Let's go. Drop it close. I think we're going left here. All right, we're on, but we're not closest to the pin. That could pose a problem. All right, nice approach on that one. And here we go with his second shot. Hey-o. Coming through with the chip. All right, let's put this in and fire a double bogey on our card and get out of here. And he has this much. And with that, he takes the win here in this playoff hole. Congratulations to him. Better luck to you next time. Okay, that's going to do it for us here. And it was exciting following this battle through the playoff hole. Next time, I think you'll get them.
No. Put your foot down. Down. Avery, Kate, down. Are you going to sit? Sit down, then. Avery, sit down.
Hello. Hello there. My name is Jim. Welcome you to PGA Tour
Sit down.
2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. Just the back nine of this course today. All right, let's go. Full send. Here we go.
Sit down.
Well, you didn't get the most out of that one. No, grab a new ball and take it from there. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here.
Officer Hops. You're gonna get down then.
Okay, back in the fairway. Great stuff. We've got about 130 yards to go here.
Sit down. Sit down on the couch. Sit down. I'm Daddy, yes. You want to sit by Daddy? Then sit down next to me.
And your approach is heading right at the pin.
You can't be climbing.
Stroke
Yeah, there you go. Yay, good girl. And Daddy's right here, see?
And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. I think he's on the right track here. He continues to be good. Oh, and he can't get it to go in the end. All right, let's go. This one for the par. I think this putt's just breaking slightly to the right. Oh, come on. Here is the bogey putt. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one.
Bye, Bunny.
Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. All right, let's go. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Second shot here on the 11th. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. This one's still tracking. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop. If you sink this, you could save par. Oh! As that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back, so let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And that hole we can just forget about. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Okay, that could have been worse. We're just barely in the first cut of rough. Oh, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt. Okay, you got this one out to the left. A bit too much power into that putt. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. Okay, 4 feet to go. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. Let's change our frame of mind. You're coming off a 3-bogey streak. Let's end that streak here. This might not be enough out of the rough. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out.
Yeah, funny.
Setting up here from the deep stuff.
I've got 3 items on the document.
Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And let's see how he does from the green side rough. He's a long ways out here with this next putt. Hopefully, maybe he misses. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Continues to be online. Oh, and he can't get it to drop. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Oh, brutal. Okay, this is for the bogey. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh, man, that's wet. And coming off a bit of a bogey binge 4 in a row, but it's a new hole. Of course, it had to go there, of all places. And from the deep stuff. hit the green, but man, he's got a big putt ahead of him. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. All right, we could concede the hole to your opponent if you like. We can move on, or we can keep playing, up to you. And your friend is 3 up after that one. Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4, 15th hole.
So hit the road. I'm not looking for any trouble either, sir. I simply want to find a jump on.
Just 2.
Okay, give this a smash.
You want the red or the blue?
We'll get it back. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Well, it's a little untidy. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. All right, this is...
But the sign says we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. So beat it.
Oh, yeah, you'll take those all day.
You're gonna have to wait your turn like everyone else.
Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Right by. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. And it drops on in there. That's going to win you the hole. Getting closer to your friend's score after that one. That is a good thing. We got a big par 5 ahead of us here. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Bit of an awkward swing. We're in the deep stuff here. Well, not the purest of strokes. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. from the green side bunker. Oh, okay, that almost went down. And this next putt to win the match. It's breaking to the left, I think. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Foot putt. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go Dormy. Yeah, he can have that. That's just a short putt. We'll head to the next. And that hole's halved.
Hey. You want to play with something? What do you want to play with? Go find me. You got it.
Here we go.
You want to go find me a toy and we can play together? Yeah. Here, I'll put you down. No? Okay.
All right, kick left. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Oh, is that a pole?
And they've chosen the pitching wedge. All right. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, no. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. Okay, you need this to win the hole. And it goes down. That gives you the hole. And your friend is just 1 up after that hole. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh, well, that's no good. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
How is that a pole?
He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. And this might get rough. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Heading to the rough. Setting up here, green side rough. Oh my, you almost got that. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. And this one is a safe par. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh, that was close. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Okay, if you can sink this, we are going to go into
Don't put your foot up there.
playoff. And as that one drops, we got a tie at the top. That means we're heading to a playoff hole. Can't wait to see you win it there. And the playoff tee-off honors go to you. Let's make this one count.
Sit down.
Close.
Down on your butt. Down on your butt, or I'm going to spank you.
Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
How is it that big of a pole?
All right, now that the tee shots are done, we are closest to the pin.
Sit down.
It's going to help us quite a bit. Okay, he's green side here, just in the rough. Setting up,
Sit down.
Nestled into this green side rough.
You're going to get down then. You want to get down? Okay. Let's get down then. Sit.
Oh, that chip almost went.
Sit.
And he's got this left for the bogue. I think this is going to go right to left. All right, here we go. This one, and as that one goes in, you have won this playoff. Well done. Well done indeed. All right, that's it for me. Great work out there in the playoff, winning the match decisively. I like what I saw. Congrats. See you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front nine today. Hopefully you snag a low score out there today. Okay, let's Send it. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Maybe this one will kick to the left. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. This one's going, breaks to the right. Then after that, it'll break to the left, I think. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. And if she sinks this, she'll go one up on you, and imagine that'll sting a little bit. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh. And 7 feet to the cup. She needs this one to drop to stay alive and have the hole. All right, good choice. Give her that putt, and we'll head to the next. All square after the first hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Well, you caught a good bounce on the downslope. Let's see if this chases out. Nothing wrong with that. And this is her second shot. Looks like this one's going left. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. This one's heading a bit right. And this next putt will put her one up. And that's not a bad effort. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, If she sinks this next putt, she'll go one up. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Okay, if she can get this to drop, that'll have the hole. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. Looking forward to see what you do here. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Okay, on the green safely. Oh. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. So far, so good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Those shots are going to happen to you. All right, she's ready. Let's see what she does here off the tee. Here's your second shot on the fourth. And you're looking short out of the sand here. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Let's see what she does here. 110 yards to the pin. And from the bunker. Well, good news. You got out of the bunker. Bad news, really long putt coming up. Careful with this one. This is from way out. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And that'll go down for her birdie. And after that hole, we're all square. And the fifth hole is a par 3.
Nice
go.
putt.
And here's their 8-iron. Well, let's see what you got. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. Okay, here's our third shot. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. And if she sinks this next putt, she's going to go one up on you. It's going to hurt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Well, she looks like she has this on a good line. This one's still on track. Oh, and she just misses. Okay, this one's for a bogey. All right, and if she sinks this next putt, she will go one up on you. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Ooh, this could go. This could go. And that'll go down for the birdie. Nice chip. Oh, she almost had it. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. And this is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. Let's see what she has in store for this one. Oh, this one could roll into the rough. And she will roll that into the second cut. Let's check our distance twice as we set up from the elevated position here. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. And let's see if she can escape this rough. She's in the deep stuff. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. This one's 17 feet. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, come on. All right, let's see what happens here. This next putt will put her at 1 up. And after you conceded that one, we'll head to the next hole. Okay, par 3 on the 8th. Here's their 7-iron. Okay, let's see what you got here. This one's a little to the right on approach. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. Here we go. She just needs this to take the match. She's put a good stroke on it. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh my, she just misses. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. Looking pretty good. And the putt goes down. Of course it would. Well done. Interesting stuff. If she sinks this, we're going dormy. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. All right, give this a rip. And this one's around 205 yards away. All right, this is her second. Well, that'll play for her. She's out of the bunker. And she sets up here. She's got around 155 yards to go. this is just lovely.
Nice shot.
Maybe got this putt to win the hole. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Just a little too much power. 15 feet to the cup from here. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. Well, let's see what happens. She needs this putt to win the match. Ooh. And here's her bogey putt. Three feet to go here. And she's trying. She's trying. Let's hope this triple bogey putt drops. Okay, sink this. And as that one drops, you are in a tie at the top. So that means we have to head to a playoff hole. Should be fun. All right, she's got some pressure on her. She's leading us off here in this playoff hole. Let's see how it goes. Seven iron on display here. Okay, we are last to hit, but hopefully we'll be closest to the pin here off the tee. Let's go. All right, we're on the green, but we are not closest to the pin, and that might come back to bite us. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. Eight feet to the cup. And if she sinks this, she'll win this playoff hole. All right, now that you've conceded that putt, we'll head to the next hole. And that will just about do it for me. That's all the excitement I can handle for a day of golf. Great work in that playoff hole. You almost had them. And we'll see what we can do next time.
You guys are nice not able to leave. I do believe if
Are there any recurring symbols that show up in your life?
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Well, that'll do for now.
Did you did, did you ask the granny if she wanted your bike ride?
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We are playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one.
Throw it away. Fuck it.
Good stuff.
Fuck it.
Okay, let's check our distance twice.
What are you moving?
This one's about 145 yards away.
No place in Wilmington that will accept me. Like, none of them take students, or none of them see enough patients to take students. It's just like a rinky-ass, like, small little town, which is fine, but it's like, oh, it's fucking neat.
Setting up for our third shot.
Big hospital systems down there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. It pisses me off. I'm like, man, it's pretty great. So, I don't know. Hopefully I find something. Lady's been, like, trying to call clinics to, like, please. I don't know. I've tried emailing. No one fucking answers me. Like,
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Ooh, he almost got that to go. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left.
Jeez.
Just a little too much pace on that one.
Yeah.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up.
Are you like on the beach? Is that what you're doing?
Almost. Okay, double bogey coming up.
Boo. That was good. That was good.
And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Okay, you're conceding that putt. Your opponent will win the hole. And we're just going to move on with the lives, going to the next hole. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, let's send it.
Doing distance with her boyfriend. It's like I never hear about her boyfriend. Literally ever. I never hear about that guy.
And we got around 220 to go from here.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I think we're heading to the sand here. A little wayward on that approach. Let's see what he'll do here. He's around 215 yards out. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Oh, so close. Oh, just missed the old chip there. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And you're telling me he doesn't even need to putt that out. I guess you're the boss. Let's head to the next. Okay, we got a par 3 here on this third hole. The 9 iron. Well, looking forward to this hole. And here's your second shot here on the third.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
All right,
to go
we're back
here.
in the fairway. I like it. Oof, I didn't love seeing that. 7-foot putt coming up. Oh, that was almost in. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. Yeah, that makes sense. Give your opponent that putt. I don't think we were going to take this hole anyway. All right, and as we head now to the 4th hole, we have a par 4.
Yeah. I mean, I agree to an extent, but I mean, I don't have any wild ambitions.
All right, let's send this ball away. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I feel like that happens so much. Area, you are.
Oh, that chip almost went. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left.
Oh, dude, you will see through the spiral because it'll be all.
Well, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Okay, par putt coming up. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, we can get out of here with a par. And this one's about 10 feet out. And as that drops, he'll scribble a par down on his scorecard. And that hole will be halved. And time for the 5th hole, and we got a par 4 ahead of us. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. And this will be his second shot.
I don't know, man. Talking about the same person here, right? Talking about Kansas here. She might be all right what she's had.
And second shot here on the 5th. Might not be enough from the rough. And setting this one up with the ball below your feet. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. We are in the deep stuff here. Oh, man. Good chip.
Oh, well.
Oh, my goodness. Short game is cooking for this guy. He just chips that one right in. Now the par 5 sixth hole.
What are you gonna do? The marriage or the wedding?
Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here.
Start cheering on the phone.
Way to go. Back in the fairway. You've done well.
Live with you? Really?
And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. That's safe.
You go past the handle.
All right,
14 feet to the cup from here.
You're fucking bliss.
And I think this one's breaking to the left.
You some things for your pocket.
And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match.
Good game.
Well, this one is over, and unfortunately, your friend has taken the victory for themselves, ending this one at 5 up. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon.
I feel like when it comes down to it, you'll be good. I agree.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And today we're just taking a nibble at this course, playing the back nine. Have a good round. Okay, let's see what you do here. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And here's his second shot. This one's looking good. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, I guess he'll have to settle for the bogey. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, you're conceding that putt, and that means your opponent will win this hole. On your friend. And the 11th is a par 3. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. Setting up here with a very long putt. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. And not a bad effort from where you were. And this putt will be for his par. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Looks like he started this one out right. It's still tracking. Oh, this has to go. Oh, and he makes it. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. All right. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Good shot. And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin. Let's go towards the rough. All right, second shot on the 12th. Playing a little draw shot here. And this one coming out of the deep rough. Let's see what happens. He's in the green side rough. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Oh. This putt's about 4 feet. And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Bunker coming up. Have a good tee shot. Yeah, we'll take that. And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. Here's an 11-footer. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right, this match is all square after that hole. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. Oh, no good. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Not an amazing swing. No, that one's going down into the water. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Come on, get legs. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, and he just couldn't get it to go. And for the bogey. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. All right, let's head to the next. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. That hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. Okay, and that shot will sneak into the first cut for him. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. And dunked. Okay, here he is from the rough. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Let's see if he can fillet this out of the bunker. Let's see what happens. All right, let's get out of this greenside rough and start putting. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ouch, right by the hole. And here we go for the double bogey. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. I approve. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. That's going to miss the green, unfortunate. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. This one's heading left. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Okay, here's his 4th shot. All right, if this goes down, you're packing. I think this one's going left to right. All right, this match is over. Your opponent will walk away victorious. Yeah, it's never super fun, but hopefully you had some fun along the way, though. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. I love the competition that can go down when we have match play. This is going to be fun, I think. Let's go. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Not sure. This one could roll into the rough, though. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 210 to the pin. Now this one might come up a bit short. Ah, man. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh! And this putt to go 1 up for the match. And after the first hole, you're 1 up. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. That's not going to work, is it? And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And here's a 6-iron from them. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Oh, that'll do. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Oh, almost went down. And he's lining up this bogey putt. And that's what's going a bit to the right. Ooh. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Okay, your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to the next hole now. And after that one, you're 2 up. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. You'll be all right there. Little less than pure on that swing. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. I hope you and your partner are ready to have some fun here in this alternate shot format. Let's get this going. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, your teammate has left us in the bunker here for this one, but they can't hit them all perfectly, I guess. I think this is short from the sand. And we found him in the fairway bunker. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, barely sneaks into that deep rough. And setting up his third shot here. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I think that's too much. Too much from the rough. Ooh, that was good stuff. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And here is his putt to save par. Looks like a right to left break. Ooh, and as that drops in, that's his par. 7-foot putt for him. And after that first hole, we're all square here, folks. Teeing it up here on hole number 2. Come on, get right. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And here's a look at their hybrid. This approach is heading left. He managed to stick the green, but he's got a big job to do if he wants to sink that next putt. And this is his look at birdie. I think this one's moving to the right. Okay, he is setting this one up from way down the line. Let's see how it goes. This one's breaking left to right. Okay, he's standing over a very long putt here. Let's see what happens. I think this one's going left to right. And this putt from 10 feet. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh! And this is for your par. A little bit too firm on that one. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And your team is 1 up after that one. And this one's a par 4 here on the 3rd. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. And that one rolls just barely into the second cut. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Second shot on the 3rd. This is a 9-foot putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And he gets that one to go, and that's his birdie. This putt's around 5 feet away. Oof. Okay, after that, your team is sitting at 2 up. This hole's got a bit of wind to contend with. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Well, he's on the green, and he has still much to do if he wants to sink that next putt. That's a long ways to go. Well, he is on the green. You gotta give him that at least. Okay, this putt is for birdie. Let's not let our teammate down. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Little too hard. Okay, he's got an extremely long putt. But he might get it close. Might even get it in. Ooh, right by. And here he goes, putting for par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And here's a look at his putt for par. Ooh, just missed. He's got 3 feet to go. And that'll do. All right, not much left here. Well, that one wasn't exactly hard. And that hole will be halved. All right, 5th hole, par 3. Let's do it. We'll take a look at this shot. All right, let's see how he does on
Good
this
shot.
hole. And he might roll this into the rough. And just rolls into the second cut. And he could have this sneak into the rough. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. All right, catch you on the next tee. The other team has conceded this one. And after that one, your team sits at 3 up. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Oh, and you got all of that one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Okay, your partner has left us with a birdie putt. Let's get this one in. Okay, he needs this to save his par. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh my! And he might pull away even further with this next putt. This one to go to 4 up. All right, folks, this match is over. Congratulations to our winners.
That was fun. Thanks for the 2v1, boys.
Good work.
Good game, bud.
Right, that's just about it for me.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. We have a par 3 to start out with on this course. Let's drop this tee shot close, tap in our birdie, and head on to the next. they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Five-iron on display for this one. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. And this putt's going to put him one up. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Almost. He's got a 10-foot putt here. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And he gets the putt to go. Okay, I guess your teammate voted to not concede this putt. All right, after that first hole, we're all square. And the 11th is a par 4. Okay, time to send it. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. A little too much to the right. Oh, the chip slides by. All right, let's see if he can do this. He needs it to save par. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. This is what he's staring down to save par. And that will do. Okay, your team sits at 1 up after that one. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. Okay, we are being forced to hit out of the sand. That's okay. We'll clean this mess up. All right, back in the fairway. Let's regroup, get our show back on the road. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And he gets the putt to go. That was a pretty good one. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Well, not the purest of strokes. All right, let's let this one go. Well, that won't do, will it? Not an amazing swing. And from 170-ish yards out. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. And his 4th shot on this hole. Okay, he needs this to save par. But I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Not a bad result from that distance. And now this from 5 feet. And this for the bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. 14th hole. We got a par 3. Taking this one with the 9 iron. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, your teammate got us on the green. Now let's take this home for birdie. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Bit long on that one. All right, he's setting this one up. Quite a long putt. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Well, continuing to look good. Oh, my, and he makes it. Here's his 6-foot putt. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now, the par 5, 15th hole. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. And look at this, taking the driver off the turf. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this is going to go right to left. And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. It's breaking to the left, I think. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. And he's got this left for the bird. And after that hole, your team's sitting at one up. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. And he might roll this into the rough. All right, he's going to wind up in the deep rough. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, from the rough. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. And this putt from 28 feet. I think this one will go left to right. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, it's going right by. Okay, this one's for his par. Okay, moving on to the next. And that hole will be halved. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. And take a look at this right here. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Going with the 9-iron. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this is his putt to save par. Let's see what happens. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh, almost in there. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Okay, that'll bring his round to an end. And congratulations to our
Good game,
winners,
fellas.
finishing this match at 2 up on the other team. Great work. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. We're just taking a hack out of the front 9 of this course today. All right, let's do the golf.
Short one. And it should have
Let's go, boys. Good luck.
That's a fair point. If Aphrodite won, then that's fine. I need to go ahead and put my apologies out. They're on the screen right now, so sorry, Aphrodite. Yeah, and if you want to like come back on the channel properly, play your own ball, we don't play our own ball.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Not a full round on slate today, just doing the front nine of this one. All right, let's get this going.
Thank you. All right, if you're not familiar with Sage Valley, the Junior Invitational is where we're at. Junior Invitational, which
Woo! Look at that fly. And he's ready to tee off.
Good try at it there, bud.
And he's looking at around 190 yards. Might be rough. And let's see what happens. This is his second.
Don't worry, Mystery. I can beat that. I got that dog in me.
And this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it.
Damn. I mean, hey, I still beat it, though. Come on, Mystery. Just get us a little closer than that. All we need. That's all right. We can work with that.
Okay, he's setting this one up quite a ways out. This one seems to be tilting left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Continues to look good. Oh, and he gets
No
that
way.
to drop. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it.
Okay, I'll be real. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Right to left break on this one.
Ooh.
Okay, first hole didn't work out for us. Let's try again on the second. Got a par 3 for the second hole.
It's all right. We'll come back. This guy better be good at driving, because that's my strong suit. Swear to God, I'll be within 10 feet.
They're going with the 5-iron here.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be
A
inside
little
of this.
bit to the left on the approach. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, your partner ever so graciously left us with a birdie putt. Let's not let them down. This one's going hard to the right. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And this putt's around 7 feet. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And that will go. And they've given us a par 5 here on this 3rd hole. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And he's in the rough here. Let's see how he deals with it. This one's about 100 yards from the pin. And let's see how he gets out of this one. Okay, he has his work cut out for him here. Very extreme distance here for this putt. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This next one for par. Just a little bit aggressive there. He's got about a 3-footer here. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. Okay, that putt's done. And here we go. Par 4, 4th hole. Let's go. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And he's in the rough. Let's see how this one goes. And this one might be too much from the rough. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. He's putting this next one for birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And apparently your teammate wants your opponent to putt this out. 11 feet to the cup for him. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, almost. Nice little hole here. Par 5 for the 5th. Okay, give this a smash. I believe this one's fairway bound. And here we go with his second shot. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. And if he sinks this, that's for eagle. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Right by. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. All right, come on now. This one needs to go for the eagle. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And here's our second shot on the 6th. All right, here's your friend. He's setting up in the green side sand. And if this next putt goes down, he's going to go to 4 up. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, sliding by. This one's from around 9 feet. And for bogey. Just a little too much power. He's got a 3-footer here. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. All right, now that you've conceded that final putt to the other team, we're out of here. Okay, this one is over, and the winning team finds themselves 4 up on the competition as this one closes. Great work. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. And hopefully you two have a good day out on the links today. Match play golf happening right now. Let's get it. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. Oh, your approach is heading left. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And here we go. This is his second shot. This one's going right. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here.